Good evening, everyone. This is Brimster, and yeah, I'm returning to the Outer Worlds because it's been about a month, I think, 3 weeks since I last played this, and I kept meaning to return to it, but there was just, my life has been insane, and I actually had scheduled to return to this game tonight. And I was going to get everything in order to be able to return and play some tonight, and this is what I'm doing. But all of my plans for this week have been completely thrown out because a couple of days ago, Maggie, my mother, had a really bad fall and broke her hip, and she has required surgery, and she's currently in hospital. So I've had to take several days off work to go to the ED and deal with all of that, and then we've had to fill out a lot of paperwork, and she's now had her surgery and everything. So everything seems to be going well, and today she was in good spirits and she was able to take a couple of steps, even though she had surgery on her hip yesterday. Everything is going well, but I am going to, do this. But all of our plans for this week have just gone to heck, but I've been dealing with all of that and trying to sleep, and it's just been rough, but this is what's going on. So I do have, a couple of weeks ago, I bought the expansions and upgraded. You may notice different to previous streams of this. This is saying the Outer Worlds Spaces Choice Edition. So I have upgraded this to the Spaces Choice Edition, and I have I've bought the 2 DLCs. The Spaces Choice Edition isn't backwards compatible with the original edition, and it requires me, but I have converted my save over. But it apparently has graphical improvements and some other things. Some people say it's good, some people say it's bad. The biggest complaint that most people have with it is you have to manually transfer your saves from the old version to the new version, but I've done that and it seems to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load my old save, and we're going to see how this all goes. But hopefully the graphics and everything will be better. Now, I don't know what I was doing. So Gladys has given you a copy of a distress signal from Terra 2. Someone in Roseway is supposedly abandoned anti-Cleo outpost is requesting help. If there are corporate operations hiding there, it's likely to be able to find some valuable data to sell back to Gladys. So I need to acquire the different research. Is that the one that's here? Where am I? I'm in Roseway. So that makes sense because this was in Roseway. Yeah, so let's go outside. Oop, there are howlers.
Victorious.
Antibiotics.
That's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay.
Where have they gone? Why have they been so stupid? Were we? I mean, you're the idiots who ran off.
You're a deft hand with a backpack.
Performing.
Here they come!
Beginning security patrol.
Stupid Pavati. Why are you guys running forward so much? You never used to do that. Okay, so they have changed this, and that really sucks. So this version of the game, they've changed the way the mechanics work. Because those guys used to be way less aggressive. Hey, Keith.
The most beautiful places are often the most deadly. Why'd they have to build the lab so damn far away? I guess the trek alone is meant to deter the curious.
Everyone is not well.
I think I heard something.
We've got trouble!
Gotcha!
Something going on. What was that? Something going on over there?
I'm switching target!
What was that?
Everyone all right?
Everyone is definitely not okay. What are the arrows? I thought the arrows were them being able to upgrade.
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal? Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here?
Mostly getting bitten.
You and me both. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind.
So why are we having a conversation instead of a shootout?
I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about. I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke? Thanks, sister.
Bad day, huh?
I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me.
I'm sorry, were they friends of yours?
Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case. When I turned about, I seen two fine gun hands being snacked on by lizards. No cigarette case is worth my life, no matter how badly I need a smoke. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Well, perhaps we'll keep it for our own collection then.
An outdoor Raptidon pen yonder, past the main entrance. Law only knows why they're breeding the damn things.
I'll come around if I get hold of it.
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors.
I always wanted to sneak into a secret lab by crawling through the vents like they do in the serials. Haven't smelled anything that foul in years. What do you think died in there?
How do I compare? I'll see.
One hit. Sharp. We're under attack.
Down they go!
What was that?
Don't mess with us.
Is that the squad leader? No. Where'd the squad leader go? Auntie Cleo. Roseway Laboratory. Messages. Hands, I have good news and I have bad news. Bad news is we've got a sprat problem. Thanks to little monsters chewing on our wires, our ventilation system is temporarily offline. If your Raptidons are cranky, you'll need to sedate them manually, bring a few canisters of sedative and hook it up to the auxiliary terminal in the main research chamber. The good news is my Hephaestus hammers clobbered your precious Rizzo's rangers. Great. Hans, please explain the unmitigated disaster I'm currently holding in my hand. I have here a form approving relocation of our Raptidon mother in the main hall, the form signed by you. First of all, the structural integrity of our Raptidon tanks are not nearly sufficient to contain an enraged Raptidon mother. Secondly, the Raptidons are notoriously territorial and extremely protective of their young. Please stop me if I'm using too many numbers for you. I know you have a problem with basic arithmetic, seeing how you don't seem to realise that Raptidon mother plus Raptidon tank equals murder.
Hey! You! Over here! Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Anton wants a problem fixed. I imagine he means you.
Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life.
Tell me what you need.
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the Raps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Give me a little credit. We are not bandits. We do not steal research. We liberate it. So a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. I will not be accountable for every idiot who wanders in front of my gun. You misreckon me. My conscience is what keeps me from throwing in with these corporate parasites. I would rather die than spend my life in a lab coat researching diet toothpaste. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you. You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit. Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Which quest is this? This one.
Here we go! We're under attack!
Oh, good God. Those healing items take a very long time to use.
Quietly now.
Here we go! That's the last of them.
Well, that used all of my ammo. I don't think I need to keep all of these. Some of these are probably better than others. But okay.
There has to be a key around here somewhere. Good, we're in.
Security lockdown. All personnel please report to the assigned workstation. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
Processing in
Air check. Ours took it. They come. That's not possible.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
Oh, clever.
They're keeping weapon parts in a prison. Nice.
You'll have to show me how to do that.
Containment cell control terminal. Okay. Oh, I can't open it.
Who the... You damn turncoat? We saw everything. You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow. You got 1 minute. Starting now. Tell your friends there's just 2 ways out of here. A cell or a box. I'm gonna give you to the count of nothing to clear out of my post. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise. Think it's that easy, huh? You fly in with your fancy ship, say a few words, and everyone gets a happy ending? I'm gonna guess you don't do it that often. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
So how do I...
I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here. So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place. Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that? Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it. Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
Hey Eric, how are you? Oh God. That went poorly. I'm glad to hear it. Maggie had her surgery yesterday and is feeling a lot better. She's still in hospital and probably will be for a week or two at least.
Here we go!
Where did they go and why were they so stupid? Where the fuck are they?
That's the last of them.
Okay, I possibly needed to put them on. Need to learn how to control the companions better. The problem is I haven't played this game very much. Commissioned by the Space to show founding day anniversary preservation having lives lost with hope. With the hope.
Under all that mud, I bet it's a nice-looking cigarette case. She'd never know if we kept it.
I'd know. Porter, blah, blah, blah. Leptodon seem to be experiencing a problem of intimate variety. Laura's instilled this bloodthirsty species with instincts toward self-preservation. Probably attempt to play music to them, no luck. This is something about Ruben. He won't stop checking my Reptidons. It may concern if you're reading this letter, you are either the odious and perfidious fiction of tyrants known as the Border, you're one of my people wasting time on patrol. If you are the former, know that days of your iron-fisted rule over the colony of Halcyon are numbered. As the day of your reckoning approaches, I advise you to consider the words written on the pedestal of Osmandius and reflect on the human condition. If you're the latter, get back to patrol, you dolts.
Sure.
Here we go! Nice one! Don't mess with us!
The system flagged you as an outlaw, so you had to die.
Sure.
I'm going.
How do I make them follow me again?
Heading back.
I don't know how long I'm going to play for, because while I'm not... I mean, my energy levels have been really crap because of dealing with the Maggie situation.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. It's a nice cigarette case, but it's still just a cigarette case.
You're shitting me. You ain't so bad. Here's something for the trouble. I need to give some kind of disclaimer, like everything I say is my own opinion. Corporate types love that shit.
Why isn't it letting me apply? God, I'm so tired. No, I don't think I want to do that. Do I want to do this? Wait, what? That's it? Oh, no. That does not look like a way I want to go, does it?
Got it. Heads down.
Here we go.
That's smart.
They were destined to die. Everyone all right?
I don't know what I'm doing. So wait a minute, what? People who can do that really disturb me in an incredibly good way. You gotta be crazy. You gotta have a real need. You gotta sleep on your toes. And when you're on your feet, you got to be able to pick out the easy meat with your eyes closed. Then moving in silently downwind and out of sight. You've got to strike when the moment is right without thinking.
Well done. We're still alive.
Then after a while, You can work on the points for style. I think that's Sheep, isn't it? Because I only ever listened to the album in its entirety, so... I just listened to the whole thing. First line of Sheep. Yeah, I've done that one. There would have been a time I could not have got that wrong, but that's a very long time ago. Tirelessly passing your time in the grassland away. Yep. Only dimly aware of a certain unease in the air. I think Sheep is the one with my second favourite line in the song, isn't it? Wave upon wave of demented Avengers march cheerfully out of obscurity into the dream.
We've got a fight on our hands. Got him. That's one down. Oh! Everyone all right? They must have removed this place out of a hurry to have abandoned such a valuable piece of machinery.
Limit may concern. I've been an Auntie Cleo man my whole life. When I got promoted to the Roseway deforestation team, I felt privileged and honoured. I believed Auntie Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape and pave it over with civilization. Better than nature. That's your motto. I wanted to be a part of that initiative. I wanted to see Roseway become an object of envy among corporate outposts. I wanted to wave our quarterly reports in front of every Spaces Choice worker I've ever known and laugh in their face. I worked from dawn to dusk without a word of complaint. Now you have me working on building walls around the town. We've given up on expansion and half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team's been disbanded and my equipment's left to rust in the landscape. If you're reading this, then you have found my letter of resignation. I would rather make my own way as an outcast, living outside the law, than work under these conditions. You better stay home and do as you're told. For a barbecue. I did hear a vending machine, which is a bit weird. Oh, I am so damn tired.
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you. That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their posts. This is madness. My research? Please tell me you've recovered it. That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson? Well, please keep me apprised of your progress as to that matter. I suppose you've earned it. Oh, really? Who?
Orson's been modifying some sort of weapon.
Orson? Good. It will keep him from wasting my time. Sounds like he might actually be doing something useful for once.
I vaguely remember this is the way I came in, isn't it?
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket. Please, clear.
Yeah, I've already read through this one. Yeah, if your pay is insufficient, blah, 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 blah. That was the one just reminding you, corporations are dicks.
Warning. Having a...
I forgot about fast travel.
You picked the wrong damn day.
The beating heart of progress can at times be grotesque to witness.
Aren't you the religious dude? What was my mission here? What are the, I should look into the status of an experiment. There was the other canister I needed. Let's view the experiment log. So far, the musk extraction is coming along nicely. Pressure levels seem to be staying even, and variance in the sample seems to be at an acceptable tolerance. I thought these wraps smelled bad on the outside. Now that they're cut open, everyone is likely to avoid my lab for the rest of the day while I finish this up. Wait a sec. There's some kind of commotion going out in the hall. Alarm just started going off. Must be in another damn security system check. Let me go see what's going on. End of log. I have gained Raptidon Musk. Have a good one, Eric. Yeah, I kind of want an early night. I've not been sleeping great. I mean, it kind of makes sense considering I've been spending a lot of time. Tomorrow I need to visit Maggie in hospital, and we're actually going out with friends tomorrow night. So
Any news? On that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing? Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers. This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not. Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right?
Gosh, no! Not even once!
Not even in the name of scientific advancement.
Ah, you just don't understand the market. Anyway, here's a cut for you. An advance for my profits. Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh dear.
Sure. What's that noise?
Incoming!
Personnel, please report to their assigned workstations. Inventory logs. What? Okay. Pursuant to our conversation the previous week, rewires the ammunition storage locker larger than my bathroom. I've dispatched Sullivan with the triplicate paperwork you requested. As a reminder, I am currently the sole property manager for all 3 facilities and I remain the only person required to sleep on site rather than in Roseway. Okay. Starting to run low on caffeine shipments. No, you can't have mine. This is mine. My caffeine shipment. Any chance you could bring some by? I had an urge to rearrange my storeroom all day. Maybe you could help with that again. We could hike it to the terraformer. It's been quite a while since last time. Wind my hair, just quiet, blah, blah, blah. Haven't heard back from you. Read paperwork. There's a receipt of acknowledgement right on top. I expect this time to return forthwith. Okay. Things are hairy out here. Okay. Everyone likes it a little bit hairy.
Cleanliness isn't much of a priority, I take it.
What the fuck? I switched to a melee weapon and instantly died. Well, that was stupid.
Watch out, Captain! Hear that? We're still alive.
I find this all very strange. That is a marauder hooligan.
I don't even know how you can get a kitchen this dirty with just canned food.
I need to find the passcode. Where? How am I supposed to get in there? How am I supposed to get in there? It's pretty clear that door is where I'm supposed to go. How am I supposed to get through there? If there's supposed to be one item like hidden in a corner or something, I'm supposed to be find that there's no way to scan for or anything. That's just stupid game design. Like, you've got to find the one item that's a pixel somewhere. Check the front desk at the antibiotics lab. Okay. Helps if I'm paying attention. You need a code for the armory lock over the storage facility. month of your birthday. How about the security rotations we have per hour, the number of accidents we've had this month involving that damn culture processor, and the maximum volume in milliliters erupted on stomach acid a human being could ingest before we consider it lethal. That'd be cryptic enough. Yeah, good call. I keep forgetting to use tactical time dilation. Do, 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 do. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Auntie Cleo antibiotics. So fresh from petri dishes to your personal crevices. Force phlogisynchrotron pistol. Phlogisynchrotron pistol status. Functional. Untrained personnel must attend to Site Safety Seminar S023 before using. As a seminar officer is not currently available, recommend permanent secure storage. Current ammunition counts. Error. Ammunition entries not found.
This must be where Mr. Shaw's been working.
We'll put down for some reason. Yeah, great. We've done that. Week 1. 06's patrol route passed too close to the experimental subject pens. Now there's rat spit gunking up servos in his gun arm. We don't have a replacement arm, so I guess we'll disassemble this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. Someone tried to disable the mandatory consumer broadcast on 17. Thing got stuck in maximum volume mode until we factory reset it. 12 had a serious malfunction today. Porter accidentally tripped one of the sensors inside the wall, so the blasted unit thought everyone was an intruder and just started shooting. We shut it down, for now, but we've requested new behavior modules from HQ for the rest of the units. No response on behavior modules. For the time being, we'll have to hope nobody blows up a wall.
Processing.
Incoming.
Okay, this is stupid.
Everyone all right?
You're supposed to shoot it in the blue light, but as soon as you get the blue light within sights, it auto spins them so that they're not there. It kind of like, that's kind of crap. Detailed drawings of an advanced pistol. Revisions and components are scrawled across the image in mostly ineligible writing, except for the name Orson Shaw scribbled in the corner. The schematics depict a phlogisynchrotron pistol from a brand named Force, which is not native to the Halcyon Colossi. It is unclear from these plans what a phlogisynchrotron does. And how do you have a place where they're doing weapon development without a workbench? And with that, I think I'm going to call it there. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. I've kind of enjoyed this stream, but I'm getting a little tired. I know it's still early for me, but it's been a very long week. I'm almost certainly not going to get to play tomorrow because I need to go to Maggie's house tomorrow. We need to do some cleaning out of stuff. I need to go to the hospital, and then I need to be in the city early afternoon to meet up with friends where we're going to spend the evening together. We haven't caught up with these, which are some of our best friends. We've been friends for like 30 years, and we haven't seen them in a few years. So we've only seen them a couple of times since COVID. So it'll be really good to catch up. And then Sunday, I'm going to have to spend most of the day at the hospital helping Maggie catch up with some administration and stuff. So I'm not getting anywhere near as much time to do puzzles and everything. I also have to do some puzzle admin and some admin for the channel and everything. So there's probably going to end up being some gaps on the channel. I don't know. I'm really tempted to drop one of the World Puzzle Federation sets and just say, you're all going to have to live with this while I'm dealing with some stuff that's going on, but we'll see how it all goes. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been fun. I do want to return to Outer Worlds. It's a weird pace game, and I don't know. I think I've lost flow with it, but yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Thanks everyone for watching, and as always, good luck finding the stories that make you happy. Bye everyone.